Well, I'm pulling the Doug bets here as I'm studying already the first English, and I'm not even 1 minute, I'm not even 10 seconds into this. Anyway, I'm sitting here and I'm just waiting before I get started, trying to collect my thoughts. I know kind of sort of what I want to do. It's not rescripted or it's unrescripted or it's not, you know what I'm trying to say. First thing first, I got to get another drink of coffee. And I'm going to show you what I'm working on that I hope to get done in time to debut for tonight's stream at 10. However, that's not looking too promising at this point in time. I want to check and see if I have audio. I do have audio. I don't have the earbuds in. I just checked the speaker. So we have message from Darren Gilholm. Don't quite know what that's all about, but I'm going to check this real quick. Going against what I thoroughly believe in, but I'm not going to. I got Zoom running. It's private. I've got the bell on in case anyone joins. And the reason for that, I'm using the green screen with no lighting at all, except for the lighting from the monitors. And it just works out better that way. If I make it private, I don't get a bunch of people in here. On these daily Davincis, I like to keep it just basically myself. Don't have anybody joining me in chat yet, so I don't know if anybody's watching or not. Shows 2 people are watching and 0 likes. I know one of the 2 is probably me. And there's an issue with, I need to check on Google real quick on something. So I'm going to bring up Google. I am researching something here. I need to learn how to delete a macro because the macro, and you can see I went from kind of lit to kind of dark because now I've got kind of light, kind of white, kind of black, kind of black, kind of black. But I need to get rid of a macro, or I need to edit a macro because I created a macro that I cannot seem to find now. But that's not what I wanted to go check, but I'll check that. What I wanted to check was in YouTube, I noticed on other browsers when I go, yeah, okay, so here it was instantaneous. Chat came up instantaneously. On different browsers, it takes a few seconds to populate. I've tried changing it from live chat to, I don't know why that's mirroring. It shouldn't be mirroring, but anyway, I have my thoughts and suspicions on that, so I don't need that running. Let's get rid of that. Let's get into this even though there's nobody here. Now we have 3 people watching. All right, so this is a daily Davinci. I am working on a Davinci project. I will show you the premise of the project, and then I'll show you the workings behind the project. So this is just something last night, early this morning, that I threw together. Obviously, it's my favorite little walking golf course. You can see people up here walking off the first green. You can see me doing whatever. There is no audio yet. I do intend to put audio in here at some point in time. And let me rephrase that. There is actually audio. If I were to shrink this down, I have audio, okay? And all I did was I took this video and I cut out what I wanted and I put it at the beginning of this to do what I was trying to do. So I'm going to bring this back to where it's a workable size for me. And you don't have to. Jeff is first from Vegas. Hello, Jeff. Rick Lakes is second. It says hi. Long Dog, there are things loaded in the background with each browser, and this includes capitalization, software, and ads, and often more than just yeah, I don't know. I just know with the 2 other browsers that I've experimented with, the chat takes 5 to 30 seconds to load. I've not actually physically timed it, nor will I. Just a pain. Let's move on. So I'm going to play this, and it's only, I think, I don't know, 20 seconds in length. So here we go. I'm going to play it. Let's bring this down and get the viewer as big as we can. Now that is as big as we can. So here we go. Playing. And that is it. This right here is what I've been working on. This transition from video clip to video clip. And I liked, I picked this one because if you can watch it slow enough, you can actually see the flight of the ball, right? It's hard for me to do, but it is right. Right there, you can see the flight of the ball right here, and you can follow it all the way up to about right here before it goes out of the picture. Flag is there, so it initially looks like this might be a really good shot. I will tell you it wasn't. It ended up way right. So, how did I do this? Well, I will tell you 3 a.m. in the morning is not the time to be trying to do this. So we're going to click on the transition right here. We're going to click on that. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to click on the, as it's been called, the magic wand. It's actually the fusion button. And if you click on that, it takes you into fusion. So all of this is what you see right here. It's basically done except for the macro, and I need the macro because I want to use it over and over and over and over and over and over again. And there's no way I'm going to remember how to do it. So now I want to try something here. Usually I want to put the playhead over the transition, and my computer, even though it's been restarted, is giving me a hard time. I'm going to click on fusion, and that's what I thought. So in this specific instance, you have to highlight that. You have to go into the effect cross dissolve right here, and you have to click on the fusion tab, and it takes you into said fusion tab. Last night when I got it to the point that it's at now, I wanted to find the macro. I can't find the macro. I have other macros, but I can't find this one. Basically, you go into the effects tab. You go into the, well, you go back to the edit page, number one. Then you go into the effects tab. You go into video transitions. And then you can come up here and search. And I named it 3D. And you can see I have a flip 3D, which is cool in itself. But that's not what I want. I want the one I created. But I can't find it yet. So I will find it. So let's go back and deal with this. Get rid of the effects. Go back into here. Because I discovered something this morning. Yeah, that video was taken a while back, Long Dog. These are two macros that I made. This is one that Darren and I made. And this is just a DVE, which I'm not sure why it's not showing over there. Oh, maybe because if I come back over here and open up effects and then go try to find that. I'm not going to do that. That's just going to be a pain in the neck. So let's move on. Go back to here. So I'm sitting here this morning thinking, okay, this works with the two videos. It's actually working with the two videos. Can you substitute pictures? Well, let's see. We're going to take out media 1. We're going to take out media 2. We're going to add in media 3. We're going to add in media 4. Then we're going to, actually we're not going to do it that way. We're going to do it the other way. We're going to take media 4 and put it into here. Tony's upside down. That's interesting. And then we'll put in Jeff, and Jeff is right side up. So we'll go back to play it. Now, this is a transition, so you're going to see the video. And then when it gets to the transition point, then it's going to transition. Now, I wonder, can I grab this? Sure. I can make the transition longer. I don't think that's going to make any difference as far as anything. Sorry, my eye itches. So let's play this again. See what it does. Well, I did have them right the first time. And there you go. Now, I don't know. I should be able to grab this. Not that it's pertinent to what I'm trying to do there, but I should be able to grab that like that. And then hit play. And it's just going to play it longer because I cut that. And the way that I cut it, I'm able to do that. So this is what I want to do. I want to actually have this transition with all the Zoom homies. I've got to figure out how I want to do it. So I'm going to go back to the transition. I'm going to go back into Fusion. And I thought those were correct before. And I didn't name them yet. So we're going to put Media 4. And all I did to view that is I clicked on the number 1 circle. Or you can press number 1 on your key tab, which didn't work. Or you can press number 1 up here and it still didn't work. Whatever. Try that again. There we go. It's got to be highlighted. So I want this one to be my first one. So I'm going to put that, I think, in this one. And then we're going to put the second one, which is Jeff. And I just picked two pictures, no specific order. And then when we scrub through this, we get Tony. Tony disappears, and it comes into Jeff. I just like it. I think it's cool. Okay. Now what we can do is we can, oh boy, this will be interesting. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to press Alt, and I'm going to move. Yeah, see, I was afraid of that. Oh, maybe I'll get lucky. So I'm going to bring that one here. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And press Alt. All right. I'm going to butt them back up to one another, or put them beside one another, or marry them back up, however you want to put it. Because now what I want to do is I want to go into Effects. I want to go 3D, and I want to take this transitional flip right here, and I want to use it. So we're going to come down here and we're going to put it right there. And then we're going to, I think we're going to shrink this a little bit. Yeah, we are going to shrink that quite a bit. Then I'm going to take the same transitional flip and put it right here. We're going to close the effects tab so we can see it. We're going to basically expand this out a little bit. And expand that one out a little bit. And we're going to play it from the beginning to the end and see what it looks like. Maybe we like the second transition better than the first transition. So here we go. Kind of boring when there's no audio. About as broad as it is long. I like both of them. I just got to figure out how to implement them. Now, it kind of stuttered the first time because it was actually rendering it. It should go smoothly this time around. And it does. So that's pretty good. One last little thing I want to do, and it's already been 15 minutes or thereabouts, is I want to try to add something. This will be, and this is, lately, this has gone horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. I'm just going to grab Mrs. K and I. Yeah, I was afraid of that. And then I'm just going to grab, I don't know, is that a static picture? Yeah, let's see what this is. I have no idea what that is. So, let's see what that is. Oh, like that. That's kind of an effect I've been looking to have for a while anyway. I may have inadvertently figured something out. So is there, yes, I can take the opacity down on this one here. Two different golf courses, by the way. And I know that because of the range in the lake. This is the 18th hole, no pun intended for the 18th time, but this is the 18th green. This is the first fairway, and that's the driving range. But this is interesting. Now I've got to figure out, I want, when this effect is going on, I really would like to have, instead of it going black background, I would like it to be not black. That is good English right there, by the way. Not black. So we're going to take that. We're going to use the old left click mouse drag. We're going to move it up one frame. We're going to off click. We're going to bring this one down here. Theoretically, that should put the picture. I don't know what it's going to do. But we'll see. Here we go. It's going to be slow because it's rendering. Perfect. Perfect. I didn't think that was going to work, but that is perfect. Because instead of the black, you now have, except in that case, that one was interesting. Okay, this one's great. I like this. You go from the video, transition to the next video. However, you got a picture behind it. Still got a lot of black. And then we go to, now if I could find that one there, I could bring it over here and I'm sure it would be fine, but that's cool. I could go into this, I think, and, oh, shut up. Actually expand it to there, which is fine. And I could do the same thing over here with this picture. I can expand it by zooming it out, and that's good. Probably 2.410, 2.360. So I need to change one of those to the same number as the other ones. But there it is. There's what I've been working on. And again, I'm quite sure if I go into this, well, maybe not. I thought for sure that might be something I picked up. Yeah, it is. I thought it was. And this is what this one looks like. This is this one right here. Two pictures, and it flips it. Media. Go see what the flip is. And then make this a little bigger so you can see what they are. Media 2 comes in. I don't see Media 1 anywhere. Oh, there's Media 1. Is this Media 1? Can I move Media 1 out? Oh, there. Let's put this here. There's Media 1. Not showing up, though. Should be. Anyway, it goes to a dissolve, to a flip, and then you can change these by clicking on the node, going to the modifier, and then you can mess with the modifier. I'm not going to, because I don't want to screw it up. Same thing here. Everything's been done. Anim curves is the way things are being done now, and I'm trying to learn them. Hello, Ghetto. Ghetto joins us in chat. Good to see him. Yes, I got your email. Going to discuss it tonight after the stream. I'm not going to discuss it live. I suppose I could come in here on the scale, and we know it's 180. So if we change it here, let's just go to some ridiculous number, 188. Go back over here and see what that did to that, besides mess it up. Don't really see much of a difference. I mean, I know where the difference is. I saw it, but to the naked eye, of course, we're going from 180 to 188. So I'm going to go back into this. I'm going to go back into that. I'm going to go back into the flip. I think if I press this button, it's going to go back to 180. Nope, we're going to make it 180. No harm, no foul. Like nothing ever took place. But yeah, it's a preset. Pretty cool. This is a preset that I made that will be a macro, so I can reuse it over and over and over again. That's what I'm working on. I'll wait and see if there's any questions or comments in chat before I wrap this up. A little over 15 minutes now, coming upon 20. I think if we replace this picture, I don't know, we're gonna see. Oh, you know what? I don't have the picture I want. Oh yeah, maybe I do. So I'm gonna drag this picture down. What's a long ass? I mean, that's a big picture right there. We're gonna go into there, and we're gonna reduce the picture down to about like that. We're gonna bring it down here. We're gonna play it one last time. So we go to transition. Yeah, I am really gonna like what I have running in my head right now. So we can then delete these, hold this, hold the Alt key, put that right there, hold the Alt key, put that right there, play this, and see what this looks like. Yep, I like it. I know exactly where I'm going to take this. Should be the same thing. Once it hits that transition. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I like the video aspect too, by the way, because you can see movement, not only my hands, but you see the people moving in the background, walking off the green. So that's it. Good morning, good afternoon, Mr. Ghetto. Fortnite, probably afternoon. Yeah, Ghetto and I are on the same time. It's 1:38 in the afternoon. Ghetto probably just woke up. I don't know what time he ended his live stream last night. I know there was a few hours of dead time where it was just running a clock. I don't know if that was intended or he fell asleep or what, but anyway. Thank you everyone for being here. I know Jeff was here. I know Rick was here. Long Dog was here. Ghetto was here. Hopefully there's a few others that were here. I do know people that don't make comments in the chat do actually show up. And I know that because I get comments to the video themselves. And that's what I'm going to discuss tonight after the stream. 10 o'clock tonight, I'm going to keep working on this. I've got about 4 hours before I have to take Mrs. K to work. And hopefully I can get this pretty much done. The main thing I got to do is I got to figure out the macro. Once I get this macro right here saved, or excuse me, once I get this macro saved for this transition, it'll be a piece of cake. I can throw it together probably in 20-30 minutes max. So once again, thanks. Have a great afternoon. If you're not feeling well, oh, there's Darren Gilholm shows up. Hello, Darren. I will unlock Zoom. I'll unlock it as soon as I end the stream. The Zoom will be open if you want to join Zoom. I'll probably hang out there for a little bit. Good to see Darren. Comments really help a channel. It's kind of important. Yeah, they say that the like button, the dislike button, subscribe, and comments. We will see. Analytics, I got a comment today on analytics, and analytics can be pretty much what you want them to be. It's like statistics. I'm good with where things are at. I had 30 views last night. When I checked a while ago, I had 47 views on last night's stream. So that means 17 people watched it after the fact. That's cool. I'm okay with that. What, 2 times 50 is $1? Woo! No, wait a minute. Would that be right? Would it be a dime? Anyway, I'll have to figure it out. See you guys. Remember, AI developing its intelligent goals to take time, but it's coming. Yeah. See ya. I am ending the stream as soon as I find what one of these monitors I put OBS on. Found it. Bye.